Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another MTG video for you guys today. And today I'm going to play some Selesnya tokens, which is not a deck that or an archetype that I'm like very experienced with, but I have a really cool list for you guys that I wanted to share, which is actually not built by me. It's built by Crokeys. This is a modified version of his deck because I am not as big of a believer in the Serpent, which I don't know if you guys know the deck. Basically, he's playing the... is it called a Serpent? Or, yeah, that's the Stonecoil Serpent. He's playing like 4 copies of Stonecoil Serpent with 4 copies of Bell Collector to synergize better with Watley's Raptor. I haven't been completely sold on that card, though it did put in a lot of work from what I've seen, but I took a different approach, and that is more of a, like, it's a deck like really emphasized on triggering Edgewall Innkeeper. Like, I went all in with the Fairy Guidemothers, the Giant Killers, the Flaxen Intruders to make it so that Edgewall Innkeeper could help mitigate one of the biggest weaknesses that Selesnya archetypes have had over the past few years, and that is running out of gas, right? Having card draw with a 1 mana engine is really solid, and this is my take on the archetype. I also went with 4 copies of Unbreakable Formation. So as you guys see, I have 4 Unbreakable Formation alongside 4 Huatli's Raptor, and then 2 Vivian Arcbow Rangers and Veterinary Loxodons on top of Lovestruck Beast. Everything else in the deck is a 1-drop card, and I think this is a really cool take on Selesnya. Like, I think Crokeys really did something good here, and I had a lot of fun playing this, so I felt like sharing it with you guys since I do tend to showcase a lot of the mirror-centered builds, or like, I play a lot of black in Magic, so moving away from that and going out of my comfort zone and showcasing other color combinations that I'm not as used to playing is definitely something that I want to do more in this channel. And hopefully you guys enjoy the games that I've recorded in today's live session. And yeah, I'll be saying hello to you now from Brazil, as I am bulk recording before my trip. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic Christmas, and hopefully you keep enjoying the videos, like the games. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to go first, obviously, and this is not a keeper. Too many lands for a deck in which we have a bazillion 1-drops. This, unfortunately, is going to have to do. And I say unfortunately because I lack a white source of mana, but I can eventually draw into it. I think I can drop the Unbreakable Formation here, considering I have Vivian to look forward to. I do have early plays, which is nice, but either drawing into Innkeeper or mainly lands would be ideal here, especially because the lack of white mana really does make me a bit nervous, as we may just not find anything, man. Let's go face, and let's just hope. Let's pray to our Lord Almighty Cthulhu that we can actually find something here. Aggro, probably rack those knights, or Mardu. Haven't seen that at all. That's pretty damn clutch. I'm gonna drop the Lovestruck Beast, as what this can do is if I draw into another green source of mana, I can Vivian and use it to start picking off these units. Sky Knight Vanguard is threatening for us because we don't have the most interaction. We don't quite get there, so I'm just gonna play another beast, and I'm actually gonna attack with this one because we want to apply pressure as well. Is that Embercleave? Okay, so even if he does, like, I don't think he would attack with this. Alright, there we go.
Oh, I am gonna love tearing this place to the ground. Watch out. They bite.
And I'm gonna keep these blockers. As long as I have Vivian on the board, I can combat this board. This Vivian is super threatening for this guy. That's a very slow play. Really, really happy to see that. That's quite the setup, though. He's building up the power, that's for sure. I need to use this Lovestruck Beast as a blocker, and I do want to start playing these Venerated Loxodons, but I have to do things right here. This is a good enough blocker on its own for now. If this gets out of hand, I can always block with one of these. I think I'm just better off pumping up these other ones. Okay, so regardless of what I do, first I'm going to play you. If I have 2 blockers... that should be enough, right?
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
I wanna build up my board. I know I can't attack with Lovestruck Beast anymore, but like I said, his objective is very simple. He serves as a blocker here. It's tricky to build up a defensive line with Venerated Loxodon tapping my creatures while my opponent is just flooding the battlefield here. But that's his, like, the last ounce of gas there. Like, this is what I have to deal with. And the thing is, he has to be very selective as to what he attacks with. That's a great draw. That's such a good draw. What do I tackle here? What do I destroy? I can always leave this as a... No, but I would like to play this turn as well. So what do I kill? I guess my best option is to just kill the Acclaimed Contender. If he pumps this up twice, this goes up to 7 and 10. So I'd rather keep this as a... Yeah, I'm going to go here and here.
This'll be fun to watch.
Having the Giant Killer on the board really goes a long way as well, because I can continuously tap. Yeah, because if he attacks with this... I'm just gonna sacrifice the Loxodon to it. Like, Knight of the Ebon Legion is actually the most threatening creature right now. But I run 4 copies of Unbreakable Formation. Yeah, that is definitely something that I will also aim to kill. I wonder if we want to block this. He can't tap for 3 in this and Embercleave at the same time. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. If I were to draw a land, this Castle Ardenvale is fantastic. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do that and use the Giant Killer, though. I need to pump up once more. And I need to start dealing with these Knight of the Ebon Legions. I need, like, sack fodder for them, which really sucks. So even like, the idea of, like, drawing 1 land is actually pretty good. I can just start pumping up my flyer and going over him. I think that's my best strategy here.
My, how you've grown.
Slowly pick him down, and then preserve the Giant Killer to tap one of the Knight of the Ebon Legions and use one of my humans to you know, defend against the other one. That's a problem, because I was aiming to target one of those, but Wait. No, I forgot to tap. No. Well, I'll use the castle here then. I'll use the castle then. Like if I forget to use the giant killer, then I can just use the castle to create a 1/1 to chump block one of these. It's kind of like the same thing, anyway. So it's not. It's a slip up, but it's not like one that I'm gonna be like punished for, which is nice. He only attacks with one Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is kind of crazy to me. Okay. I mean, to be fair, from that point onwards, I go for a -3. I pick something off, and slowly but surely, I'm able to get the upper hand here, I think. Devout Decree, come in as a 3 of, no questions asked. And I think that's pretty much it, honestly. Just 3 of these. What should I take out, though? I love the 4 of Unbreakable Formation here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, Fairy Guidemother was pretty clutch there. Giant Killer is also pretty good. Like, if I'm gonna take out 1-drops, I'd rather take out the Pill Collector because I feel like being able to draw off of Innkeeper is the most important thing here. So I'll take out a couple of those, and then I'll take out 1 Unbreakable Formation since I'm on the draw now. I think our opponent just went AFK. Regardless, we're gonna keep this hand because 1-drops, 2-drops. Oh no, he literally okay. Wow, he like lost a lot of time. What are we gonna do here in this matchup? What do I prioritize leading off with? Obviously the Flaxen Intruder, right? I don't know what artifacts or enchantments I could expect from this. Like none really. Maybe the 2 mana. Isn't that like a 2 mana one? The one for knights? It's black, right? Black red? I don't know. I'm not sure if this play is right. It probably isn't. Just because of the fact that I actually need this 1/2 body to block into the soldier, because otherwise he's going to be generating more units. So this was probably a bit silly on my part. I just wanted to get value out of this, but yeah, it's just foolish. I do like that Innkeeper there, though. Exactly what I want to see. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We just do not run out of steam now. And this Unbreakable Formation is looking pretty sexy. Though to be fair, that's also pretty nasty. We could go Vivian. Honestly, we really could go Vivian.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs. I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Because next turn, we're going to be able to Unbreakable Formation and Raptor. There's the Regisaur. Is it Tribunal? What is that? Guess he's really desperate about her, which is funny because I think it's fine if she goes down. I mean, I could just trade one of these though, because one of these can block this. I could just block this into this and let her go down, because she's gonna go down anyways. I mean, I would like to kill that, but I kind of really like this. But I really like the idea of just going unbreakable formation into just double Raptor next turn. This is huge. Things that I'm worried about. Well, obviously Embercleave. Embercleave can just like automatically loses the game here. All right, we know like the guy could have attacked to bluff a bit. I think I want to take that. Do I want to take this hit? Next turn, he has a total of 4 blockers. Dude, I'm gonna take this hit. I'm crazy. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna proliferate on this bitch. I mean, it wasn't over, man. Like, I think this guy is like getting tilted prematurely because he could always top deck an Embercleave and just kill me. Like, I don't agree. I don't agree with that forfeit at all. But I'll take it. I was definitely vulnerable there. He could have also bluffed more. Like if I see him attacking directly, I'm like, oh shit, he has Embercleave, and then I'm like, I have to like block with everything to like not die to Embercleave. He could have done that and then slapped another Regisaur on me to clear my board. Like there were options there, right? Like he played a little bit like straightforward and didn't even give himself a chance by doing what he did. We're not gonna keep this because 4 sources of mana and none of them green. Like no, 9. This will have to do because at least we have a source of green mana, even though, you know, this is not really an ideal. Like, part of me just wants to like not play anything turn 1 because the moment I draw into an Innkeeper, we get some really good value, right? That's the thing. This deck loves Innkeeper, so I'm actually not gonna play a Giant Killer. As crazy as that sounds, I'm gonna wait. It says I can get extra value out of these anyways. I want to assess what matchup I'm facing as well. Okay, you know what? Since that could be Simic, I am gonna start flooding the board a bit. So this is Simic. I would like to keep the other Giant Killer in my hand because it's a good way to counter the Night Pack Ambusher. I don't know why it asked me to sacrifice when there is no artifact or enchantment, lady. I'm gonna go for this first anyways. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna slay that giant. That's why I wanted to hold on to this. It's still, if we see a Nisa, it's gonna be rough because we have not been able to set up a proper board state. Yep.
Power surges through these lands. Harness the elements.
You gotta be kidding me. Main deck negate. Get out of here.
Stop.
Get out of here with that bullshit. Main deck negate. God damn it. I mean, it's not that crazy at all. It's just like, did he really have to have negate there with the breeding pool? Oh my god.
The land fights for us.
Now we lose because if you can't answer with Nisa like early on, you just lose. We can't deal with that. Alright, so in this matchup, we definitely do want to add in Conclave Tribunals. I think, I'm not so, I mean, I think shifting Ceratops is just more important because of the flash. We can drop down, I want to take out the Vivians. And I want to also, maybe keep one Vivian. I'm not sure. I want to take out a couple of Unbreakable Formations. Just because, man, I just don't know. I just don't like Vivian here. She gets countered way too easily. Like I need to keep my low curve. I need to be very low on curve. I could have Conclave Tribunal, but I think my best odds are to dealing with Nisa just to overpower her by having like a fast early game curve. I just don't like this. It's too low. No, it's sorry, not too low. It's just that it's too many lands. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drop one Loxodon, I believe. Even though back-to-back Loxodons can be really good, like it's just not realistic that I'm going to be able to gas him. Sucks that I'm not able to Fairy Guide Mother this turn though. Definitely sucks. Because even if I do draw a land here, like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to attack with this. He could very easily have a Quench. Let's try. All right. Getting that Lovestruck Beast in, very crucial. Unfortunately for us, he did Growth Spiral into turn 4, which means we could just be expecting either Frilled Mystic or all sorts of other bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, I'm going to attack. We could see Ambusher. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? This card is so strong, man. Especially when you ramp into it like this. It's so strong. I could have attempted to play the Loxodon there. The problem is the Loxodon, there's some anti-synergy here. We drew you a turn too late, buddy. And I don't have the mana to do that and play you. I'm just gonna attack with you. I'm gonna call that a turn. I should have destroyed that in the upkeep. After the attack phase, I'm gonna try to destroy the Knappack Ambusher. Obviously he has a counter spell, but this means he doesn't generate a wolf this turn. And that also taps him out a little bit for this one as well. So I guess this is our chance to try to get some board presence. I'm playing around Quench. He should not be able to counter this unless he has like a disdainful stroke. We're in trouble here. Like, I don't know how I power through. Like, slowly but surely, I'm building up a board, but it's definitely a struggle. Like, I can always Fairy Guide Mother, but now he actually has a blocker for that at instant speed as well. Shifting Ceratops is just not, like, I would have liked to draw this, like, earlier, as it just doesn't, you know. Like, when he generates 2 wolves, you'll be able to block into the Ceratops really easily, so it's not a good card right now because I have not been able to deal with the Nightpack Ambusher. I'll keep this as a blocker. Fortunately, this is going to get countered. And I'm basically just opening up myself for a huge hit here. Unless, you know, for some miracle he does it. Okay. As long as I always keep this Lovestruck Beast, like, I'm gonna have like a free blocker here. Unfortunately, I'm top decking at this point, and like I said, he must have at least like negates or something. So even if I draw it, because ideally, if I could get off like an unbreakable formation, I could get going, right? But man, this Nightpack Ambusher is just like, he doesn't have to worry about keeping up with my board state because he has a 4-drop that just will do it. Unless he makes a play here, then at least he won't get a wolf this turn. But I mean, that's clearly a Nisa. Yeah, that's a smarter way to tap things.
Seek shelter in my stewardship. Rise, my elemental friend.
I believe. I gotta try. It's now or never. Oh shit. Okay. I just go face. I just go face. If he tries to chump block my Ceratops, then I will trample. It's so, like, this is so awesome, like, the fact that I was able to top deck that and get this through, but it sucks that not even this is going to be enough to just power through this Nisa. Especially because I also don't have the ability to attack with Lovestruck Beast, right? So that also, like, the anti-synergy is definitely, like, you can play around it, right? Like, you can always preserve a 1/1 with, but the thing is, what if the opponent, like, bounces it or whatever? Then you just kind of, like, lose out on a lot of tempo. Like, there's, no matter how you look at it, there's, like, very, you know, it's a bit of anti-synergy with Lovestruck Beast, but Lovestruck Beast is still way too good. This thing is not getting blocked. I'm blocking those, so holy shit, this man is just living on the limit. But I mean, yeah, the wolf is nice, but if you don't play anything, you don't have the board state to stop me. Like, those ambushers are not gonna do anything unless you play something like, because you're in a big predicament. Obviously, like a huge Crassus, can that bring you, like, how much is a Crassus though? Like, how much health can he possibly gain from that? We're talking about 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. He can gain 5 health from a Crassus, but even then, that would also require him to tap his lands too, which would be his blockers. How do you not die here? How do you not just get completely blown back here is my question. How? Because if you don't play anything, double ambusher, maybe a brazen borrower here and there, but I still only have to connect with one.
Harness the elements.
4 borrower. You need like 2 borrowers. How do you not die here? Actually, no, you generate 2 of those. So never mind. No, you generate 2. So with borrowers, you can definitely do it. But you can't block the Fairy Guide Mother, so unless you have that. And I can actually attack with this. Oh, he's fishing. Hey! Oh my god, we actually won that. What the hell? I was so pessimistic the entire time. I can't believe I won that. The way that was going, like me not being able to kill the ambusher, that's crazy. We just overpowered him. I mean, the unbreakable formation not getting countered. It just goes, I mean, it goes to show that they don't always have the counter, right? Oh my lord. Okay, so is there anything worth because Questing Beast also seems pretty good here. I think we still definitely have to keep the Ceratops. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it like this. Just keeping my curve low. Yeah, like you could argue for Conclave Tribunal, but I just don't think that's the way to beat Nissa. Because Conclave is so easy for them to counter after Nissa. Man, I'm gonna keep this. I'm lacking white mana, but all I need is a white source of mana, and then all of a sudden, like, all these cards draw me. The fact that I drew a forest there is pretty backbreaking, because that could have easily been a Plains. Okay, you know what? We do have a Plains. That is something. There's the Growth Spiral. Man, unfortunately, okay, that's a good draw. Let me actually, before I play anything, let me actually play you first. Because I could pick up a Plains. I could still pick up a Plains. I'm not going to attack because we could see an Ambusher. I really hope we don't see an Ambusher. My god, dude, we always see the Ambusher. It's always there. It's always fucking there. Look, I could have waited. I could have kept the Giant Killer enabled. I don't know, man. Probably should have done that. I really want to deal with this. I'm gonna just try to flood the board. Do this. I was like very concentrated there, making sure I made the right call. Like I was trying to like draw more and more. We delay his attack, which is fantastic. He did get the ambusher, but he is stuck at that amount of mana, which is huge for us. Absolutely huge for us. What we're gonna do now is very simple. We're gonna Pelt Collector. I'm gonna force a counter here. Hopefully like a Frilled Mystic or something. Or that's fine, because we got another one, baby! We're gonna go Raptor. Yes! Yes, please! All of them! And now we're gonna smack you. We're gonna smack with you. Honestly, I just want to smack with all of these. Keep all these blockers in the back. Probably should be attacking with the Guide Mother as well. He plays Nisa now, then he leaves himself wide open. I got another Raptor and the Shifting Ceratops. Oh! Atta boy! There we go! Oh, nice. I didn't expect to be able to win that. Oh, because Ambusher is so threatening, but he got stuck. I mean, you can say, oh, he got mana scared. He was stuck at 4 mana. And we just kept getting under him, and then like that's the thing, because we can change so many plays that can only just counter 1 per turn most of the time. So we just beat the Ambusher. We just out-muscled it like twice in a row. That's pretty dank. I'm happy about that. I don't know. I definitely want to play more Celestia in the future. Like this is a fun archetype, and honestly, like I think going low with the adventure creatures and just packing them all in alongside the Innkeeper is the way to go. Though I do like Croaky's like idea of running the Serpent and focusing on the Pelt Collector for more synergy with at least Raptor, but I think 4 Unbreakable Formation just does that better personally. But this is my own take, or my twist, I guess. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better, but it does work for me. So yeah. Dope deck. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games. Have a whole day. I'll see you tomorrow.